Hello, everybody. It's time for Scott Pilgrim versus the World, the game, Part 6. And in this one, I finally play as Scott.
Again.
Yeah, because, this guy just got ruined. But it's okay. It happens. Don't be negative. Like a Scott. Be positive, like regular Scott.
Think positive for people who don't know how to handle reality.
And in this one, Scott actually has some moves that came from Street Fighter Third Strike. From Makoto, actually. I do this one attack. It's called the Fukiyage. It's that giant fireball thing. It's like a fire pillar. And the other one, I forgot what it's called. The Hayate. Yeah. It's like a rushing punch.
I always wanted to learn Japanese.
Then do it.
But it involves effort.
Wow. Lazy much.
And plus I had to learn two different parts of the language. Kana and kanji.
I believe that's when it's written down. Right? I
Yes.
think when you say it, it's this one.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't know. Well, Google Translate sucks ass, so I think I have to actually learn how to read and write Japanese. Would I bother learn how to read Japanese? Maybe.
Yeah, it's not that bad. Although you have to read it right to left.
Why? just because they're on the other side of the world? Come on.
Yeah, they got their manual backwards. And randomly enough, there's a key stuck inside of an anvil. That makes no sense at all.
Totally not referencing to Legend of Zelda.
There's a key in an anvil?
No, well, not an anvil, but it's supposed to be looking like a pedestal.
Okay. So there's a key in a pedestal.
Yes.
Okay.
The anvil, I don't know.
Okay. And you can beat this guy up for free money.
Oh, these are Wolverine's pets.
Yeah,
The
they do
Wolverine.
the Berserker Slash and all that. Berserker Barrage! Berserker Slash! Oh, one thing too, that reminded me, in Marvel, the first one, MVC3, not Ultimate, Wolverine was really, really, really cheap. He had invincibility on, this one move, Berserker Slash, and you just couldn't touch him, and you had to block it the other way, so
SNK.
so many people died to it.
Yeah.
And this is where, sorry, SNK?
Yeah, go on.
Okay. In this part, I was showing that this is where you get the last special move. It's called Special Training, and there's Scott's sister. She doesn't do anything.
Why is she teleporting all over the place?
I don't know.
There's
Everyone does it.
There's several copies of everyone in this thing.
I forgot
Totally.
Scott even had a sister.
Yeah.
Yeah,
In the movie, she was pretty funny.
I need to read the comics again.
Yeah.
It's years ago last time I read them.
I read them I think 2 years ago. It's been a while. Oh yes, of course. When fighting Nega Scott in the comics. Okay, it's on 2 counts. In the comics and in the game, it's an actual fight. But in the movie, he just talks to him.
It was
And
an
he has
epic.
coffee.
It was an epic fight.
I guess. They just discuss shit, and then it's like, oh, well, we're gonna meet back for brunch.
Let's agree to disagree.
Okay, fine. I still don't think, just a little discussion is epic.
Well, okay, basically in the movie, they actually cut out the discussion. So as far as you know,
Yeah.
it was probably an epic heated discussion.
Maybe. I still would have preferred to see
they're
a cool
discussing
fight.
they're discussing how you just got owned by your own key.
I know, and I missed all that money.
Anyway, they just came to the. I think they were just arguing, which was better, Naruto or Bleach.
Neither.
If I want to see a fight like that, I go to the YouTube comments.
Yeah, true.
I want to see them fisticuff.
With the keyboards,
Maybe.
using the letters and symbols to shape a fist.
Sure.
And Hadoukens.
Yeah, of course. That's another glitch in this game, actually. You can outrun your fireballs. I think I might have said that already. Yeah,
What good is a game without zombies?
of course.
According to you, not good.
Nah, just overrated.
We're in the year 2014. In the 2000s, we need zombies.
It's overrated.
Yeah, it's done a lot. Just juggling for fun.
Oh,
And now I'm hyper.
because they're slow. Because they're slow, and predictable.
Yeah. But I
Not all
guess for like,
zombies. Not all zombies.
yeah, not all zombies. Like the not Half-Life, geez, Left 4 Dead zombies. They have variation. But I agree though, your standard zombie is pretty boring.
And then, just because of a virus, it's funny too. Like a lot of the reasons for them becoming zombies in the first place is a virus. It's like, is there at least another logical explanation other than a virus?
Probably not, because zombies are
Then
illogical.
again, The Last of Us, they attempt to do the same thing, but they attempt to do the same. They kind of do something slightly different, like some kind of fungus that needs to spread by biting flesh or something like that. It's like,
No, it spreads through spores.
regardless, it's still the same damn thing.
It's mushroom virus.
And I like how those zombies are completely ignoring actual humans, the other humans that are sitting there with skulls on their head.
Yeah, free brains. Don't want them.
Oh, depends.
I guess
Depends
they fell for the costumes.
on their IQ.
Yeah, they're zombies, right? So they're dumb.
Well, if you make yourself
no, I
smell
mean,
like a
no.
zombie, they won't be able to tell
I
the
mean, like,
difference
if
anyway.
you're too stupid, then they won't be interested in your brain. That's a Homer
That
Simpson.
too. Nice.
I see your ass is sticking out. What the hell?
I know. Weird places for fan service. It's like, I don't want zombie ass.
I'm pretty sure there's a Rule 34 of it.
Although there is this one character from Skullgirl, Squiggly. She's a zombie, pretty much, but people like her.
Hayden Skull. How do you pronounce her name from Darkstalkers?
Which one?
Forgot how you pronounce her name.
Which character? What do they look like?
That zombie, that girl, that blue girl.
Oh,
that she
Shinko?
Yeah, Shinko. There we go.
Or Lila, if you're Japanese.
Easier names to pronounce than whatever they have for her.
Wait, Signco's a zombie?
Yes.
Huh.
She's undead.
I thought
And
she
her
was just,
sister is a
I thought
piece
she
of
was just
paper.
blue.
Okay. That's racist. And her sister's a piece of paper. Because her spirit got put inside of a thing. I don't remember what it's called. A sutra? Something like that. But, yeah, she got sealed inside that piece of paper.
I think that has to do with with hex culture or something, like, because basically like paper, like it's some kind of tag that's supposed to seal spirits.
Hmm. Also, apparently, one of the DLC for a costume for her makes her sister,
Huh.
so you can actually see what her sister looks like. And they're twins.
He threw it into the pit.
Yeah.
And stay buried.
Yes. But in this part, I actually didn't know what else to do. No other enemies came about.
I'm going to assume I'm standing off screen.
They're not off screen actually.
But what happened?
I'll show you. It's ridiculous. So for a while, I didn't know what was going on. I just started trying everything. Go left, go right, jump down some pits. I almost quit too.
And then wave dashing.
Yeah. It turns out it wasn't the bat. The zombie was still dead inside of the pit. Well, still
What?
alive, I mean. Yeah. So I had to go down the pit and kick them one last time.
Wow.
I know, it's annoying.
And and I thought this game was pretty good. Now I've realized how incredibly glitchy it is.
Yeah. I think I spent 3 minutes trying to figure out what to do. I didn't want to give up the footage yet. I just thought there has to be a way.
Well, at least you edited it.
Yeah.
Hadouken!
Yep. It's unblockable. You just always catch fire. Scott versus Nega Scott! I love his theme. And apparently, Dark Scott's theme is a remix of the original Scott's theme. My voice died.
It's usually how it works. Actually, for some reason, they have to be it's either a reverse theme of someone else,
Yeah.
or it's just a more dark and edgy version.
Pretty much. That's another thing too. Actually, in the movies they foreshadowed it too. They showed Nega Scott in the windows and stuff, and having a dark aura and all that, and all the build up for nothing, just for that little discussion. But it made it pretty funny, so not bad.
I think that's what they're going for.
Yeah, it's the opposite of what you expect.
Falcon Punch.
It's not a Falcon Punch, it's a Hayate!
Oh yeah, that slide punch that thing there uses, right?
Makoto. Yeah. Which is the character I like in
What
Street
the hell?
Fighter. I know, right? Almost looks like a double KO.
Never knew what happened in Shovel Knight because that tends to happen too. Like when you attack the boss and you get hit too, they do the exact same thing. You take damage.
Yeah.
I think one time actually, one of them killed me. Like I actually went on to my last health, but since I killed him first, it still counts as me winning.
Nice. Some enemies, I can't remember which game it is. If you get a double KO like that, they can still win.
I hate that. I really hate that.
Yeah.
I know Mega Man 4 does that too because you can do that as a ring man. That the Pharaoh shot that you get, Pharaoh shot. You know how you can charge it, right? You know while you're charging it, just by them being in the vicinity of it, they can take damage.
Yes.
Well, if ring man kill you while you're charging the thing, the ball will stay there, and if he touches it on full health, he'll die.
Yeah, yeah. And he still wins, right?
Yeah, he still wins.
That's
Except in the boss rush. I think in the boss rush is different.
Okay. Anyways, guys, see you next part.